Hee. Actually, I just realized I gotta do the Luxian video. I won't do that right now, but I was a little preoccupied yesterday. I don't know when this VOD will go up, so it'll make no sense, and I shouldn't be talking about dates and stuff, but hey, let's see if the curio merchant's got new stuff, though. Are these mounts? Probably not. Oh, they are mounts. What? Really? They give 100 mastery each? These are better than costumes. Yeah, okay. I might have to get these later. Do some videos on that. Do we want to even go for eggs and crap? I mean, I guess we should get these dailies at the same time that we just grind crystal. But we'll see. Hey, guys. Unfortunately... Well, you know what? I'll just go to U6 and we'll see if we can find a... find the right biome. Watching Fallout right now. Oh, did the TV show start? I didn't know that. I didn't even know that apparently Halo has its second season. Not that I care, but what's the rainbow thing behind your character? That is my hat aura. It's the Paragon aura. Oh, hey, candy biome. Yeah, how's the Fallout show? I heard that apparently like it was going to be pretty good just because of who was backing it, but I'm not a super Fallout fan, so I don't know if I care. Oh, hello. Is the update on a console yet? Log in and see. You might be surprised to see that there is none. No, I don't think it's out yet. Stop asking. We don't know. No, it's fine, but legit, dude, I wish I could tell you. Oh, yeah. But I don't see it happening for a while. At the very least, it'll probably be like next week. Like, my point is, I don't think they ever roll out updates like over the weekend. So, but console might be different. Hey, Multi. You enjoy the new trailer for the Star Wars game? Yeah, dude. Except for the price. So, for those of you guys that don't know, you know, there's the Star Wars Outlaws, right? Which is basically GTA Star Wars. It actually looks pretty dope. It's by Ubisoft. It's by the Division team. So, I'm definitely going to play it. It's finally got a release date for August, I think. But they have like their pre-orders open now, and it's very confusing because it says like basically I could spend $140 for the collector edition that gives you like 3 days early access or something, but it also says, or you could get Ubisoft Plus and you'd get that 3-day early access. But then you read the description and it actually says, if you get Ubisoft Plus, play the game on release day, which I don't know what that means. But if that's the case, then I'm just gonna get Ubisoft Plus because that's $20. Like, but then again, I'm still part of the creator program, so maybe I'll get lucky. Maybe they'll throw me a key, which would be pretty friggin' dope. Anyways, someone gave me a Gondor for free yesterday. Nice. Did you win like a giveaway or something? Also, Ben been playing Elden Ring. Sweet. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the Elden Ring DLC. I've been playing a lot of weirder games lately, like just off camera. I mean, I've been recording it, but pretty soon I'll have all of those weirder videos available for members because I'm still, excuse me, I'm still in the process of, like making thumbnails, getting descriptions for them and all that crap. So usually I like to just have it for members while it's just sitting there on my YouTube. But I'm saying don't worry about whoops, going this way. Don't worry about the paywall. They'll all be available in time. And then otherwise, I've just been playing a crap ton of Rise of the Ronin. I'm hoping I can stream it today. The plan is, for you guys, we're going to be streaming this probably for an hour minimum. We'll see if we go further than that. I forgot about the Luxian video yesterday. My sleep schedule has been completely messed up. So I got to make the Luxian, like, here's the plan. Once we're done with this stream, it's going to probably take 24 hours for it to process, because it always does. In which case, I'll have the Luxian video go up today for the shorter Trove video. And then hopefully I want to stream... put this user in timeout. There we go. I'll answer your question in a second, idiot. And then I want to hopefully stream that Pixel Gun 3D again. And then if we have time, Rise of the Ronin. What's your opinion on the duping? Which duping? So someone was telling me the other day that there's people that are cheating for mastery right now. So there's a lot of like game-breaking bugs with this update, unfortunately. But I mean, I'm not in the know with all of it. I don't care. Hopefully they get banned. You know, whatever. Against terms of service, so. Excuse me. He opened a crap ton and he said sharing is caring, and he just said, do you want a content, and gave it to me. Oh, okay, Bosco, sorry to say, dude. Yeah, that my neurons aren't firing at full capacity right now. Bro, he probably used the dupe bug, and that's why he just threw you a bunch of stuff, because he's probably just, he knows he's gonna get banned. Also, Lath, you didn't have to spam it, but we don't know when the update's coming out on console. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense, because I've been hearing a lot of people saying like, oh, people gave me all of this stuff, blah, blah, blah. Will I lose Gonda? No, you shouldn't be punished for somebody else's issue. Like, that's not really how their terms of service work. Worst case, I would say they would roll the servers back, but I don't think they're going to, because they never do. Because otherwise it would be precious downtime. But I would be careful. I would say try your best not to like take advantage of it, because it's clearly an exploit. I think they fixed the vault keys, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't have enough qubits to test. Also, hey Bisc on Twitch. Yes, we're multi-streaming. Maybe you need YouTube streaming, YouTube Premium to skip the 24 hours. Wait, what 24 hours, Multi? What you talking about? Oh, you mean the Ubisoft thing? Yeah, I'm not sure. Don't forget about the mission that's locked to the collector's edition and the $110 one. For what? For the Star Wars game? I could care less about that. I only care about playing the game earlier, dude. Like, especially as a content creator, I gotta be greedy with that kind of stuff. But as far as as far as paying for like extra missions or gear and stuff like that, I really don't care. Like, even with Rise of the Ronin, I bought the deluxe version, which was only like 10 bucks more, thank God. And it added like, I don't know, like I got a couple different armor sets at the beginning of the game. I used them for 5 minutes, and then I ended up finding better gear. So that's kind of my thoughts towards like paid, you know, all that premium crap. GG, Spooky, stop stealing my luck. You just got a full set of C5. Nice. Let's get it. Hopefully I can get my stupid hat. Oh dear Lord, the congestion, bro. What's happening to me? What's the boss mod you're using? Definitive Boss Radar mod by Chronicle. I've already got my mod list 2024 video, so if you want to know everything. Does the current console update drop C4 and C5 based on light, or can I go into U11 and... Jesus, dude. Watch... Sorry, Josh. I'll answer, but watch my most recent video talking about crystal gear, because it talks about like how it all works. I don't know where people are getting this idea that power rank or light or like... I genuinely, where are you guys getting this assumption that you need to have different stats in order to get gear to drop? Like, I tried to be very, very clear in my most recent video, just because, like, the short answer is the only thing that is going to affect the crystal gear drop is going to end up being the vaults. As far as gear that you find out in the world, that's basically the exact same. But who cares? Because the gear that you find in the world is going to generate weaker than the ones that you unbox, which is why it's like, yeah. Which is why it doesn't matter too much. You can get C5 from the vault boxes, right? Yes. If you have max gear crafting, which is 250, and 45 KPR, that's the minimum requirements for C5 drops out of the vaults. C4, I've heard as low as 20 KPR, but regardless, if you want crystal drops out of the vaults, you have to have gear crafting maxed out. But again, if you're just talking about finding it in the overworld, it's the exact same. None of that matters. I've been getting that question a lot, and I don't know where the confusion is coming from. Like, maybe I must have said something in one of my videos that was, I don't know, misheard. I don't know. C4 30k. No, I've heard from many people that you can get it at 20 KPR. It's very, very rare, but I heard it from at least like 5 or 6 people. I'd say 30 KPR is when you're gonna start getting it more commonly, that's for sure. Should I try pushing towards 45k? I'm like 42.8. I mean, you can, why not? That's kind of just... like, why not? But... Oh, sorry, Josh. Okay, so you're asking about Magic Find for Crystal 5. Magic Find doesn't really affect Crystal Gear as much as you would think. Also, Shielder, no, I haven't started watching the Fallout series. I don't care about Fallout, but is it good? If you guys let me know, maybe I'll watch it. But I don't know. And to clarify, when I'm talking about the power rank requirement, I'm talking about it out of the vaults specifically. I'm not talking about it out of just drops in the overworld. As far as Magic Find, so to give a quick summary of the way that Magic Find works, again, refer to my more recent video talking about Crystal Gear. It'll go into more detail for you. But the short answer is that Magic Find technically doesn't do what you think it does, because the way that Magic Find works in this game is essentially when an item drops in the world, when Magic Find triggers, which is completely random variable, depending on the Magic Find that you can have another variable of it upgrading the gear that dropped. Which means that, technically speaking, if you want to end up getting Crystal 5 as a drop, you have to have Crystal 4 drop and then get lucky enough for your Magic Find to trigger and actually boost that up to the next rarity. The easiest way I can explain it. But yeah, in short, Magic Find technically doesn't affect Crystal Gear. Just because, I don't know, Crystal Gear is coded badly. I have a couple classes to main. I also don't want Shadow Hunter. I want to change... anyways, my options are Solarian, Vanguard, Boomer, Neon Ninja, or Revenant. That's entirely up to you. It's all personal preference, Lath. If you're just doing like speed farming, I'd say Vanguard, Boomer, or Ninja. But if you're doing like boss farming, obviously Solarian's gonna end up being pretty much your best bet. Or Boomer, apparently. Also, hey, Lynn. Yeah, whereas I know next Thursday already we've got No Rest for the Wicked, so I'm looking forward to that. Oh, hey Swift. Yeah, sorry, I haven't checked my DMs on Discord yet. I don't know if you saw my message on Discord, so basically I managed to farm 1,000+ boxes for 1 hour in U6. You must be like trying to be super optimal in terms of your speed then. But yes, what I noticed as well, I've been doing it off camera, is basically, yeah, like when you just hop on and get your dailies, right? Like you just clear the dungeon, open the chest, move on, rather than actually trying to get all the loot. That's technically more efficient because it's not like I need the block element. But I'm still going for it because of the stupid what is the thing called? The tinnitus? What's it called? The terminus. That's it. But yeah, I don't doubt you ended up getting that many of the vault boxes, because yeah, U6 as far as I'm concerned is the most efficient. Ships are just the lazy method, you know what I mean? Don't you need a lot of dragons to get more PR? I already have C4 maxed and gems, so how do I get more PR, to be honest? Yeah, basically you're gonna need your primordial dragons first and foremost, because they're gonna give you a huge boost to PR just because they're gonna boost your gems. But otherwise, yeah, unfortunately, if you already have gear, then you're just gonna be bottlenecked by dragons and mastery. Kind of sucks. Yes, I know, Spooky. I was too busy yesterday, so I didn't make the Luxian video. I completely forgot he came. I'll make that video after I'm done with the streams. The Curio Merchant actually has some new mounts too that are 100 mastery each, so I'll probably get them. Do some videos on them just because why not? What's the beginner friendly dragon to unlock? Cloud Dragon from the Cloud Ore in Skylands. That one's pretty much the easiest. Basemouth Dragon's also really easy. I think the Lego Dragon's also really easy if I recall, but it's been a few years since I looked at the crafting recipe. Has the meta shifted? What meta? I'm gonna stop you right there. Dude, it's always about just playing the class you enjoy. Don't worry about the meta. There's not much meta to this game. But yeah, in order to answer your question, let me say, if you enjoy playing Shadowhunter, play Shadowhunter. But otherwise, technically, yeah, that's one of the main reasons. Like, I've always liked Shadowhunter, but especially now, he's so useful because so much aspects of this game require you to just shoot things from a distance. Xbox and PlayStation and Switch, I don't think would matter that much because you wouldn't have the definitive boss radar pointing you towards all of the loot. Hello? Weird. But I mean, yeah, I would still say, like, just play the character that you enjoy. I guess the other thing too, like Ben's saying, which I guess I should highlight, if you haven't played Trove like in a long time, Shadowhunter did finally get a rework, thank God. I think that was like a year or two ago by now, but which is why we're such a speedy boy now, and then also all our shots just phase through everything. But it's kind of just matter of fact where now they changed it so that in terms of like speed farming, you don't even necessarily need to collect the gear anymore because the vaults are actually the most efficient way of getting high tiered gear. So in that case, like in that argument, yes, I could see Shadowhunter probably being like top tier, but again, at the end of the day, who cares? I'd always recommend play the class that you enjoy, because if you don't enjoy Shadow Hunter and you're just using it specifically because it's optimal, then you're gonna have a bad time. Like, and who cares? It's a video game, you're supposed to have fun. Projectile detection is still a bit of an issue as well, but anyways. I've had that bug in dungeons recently. The boss is just invisible. I don't know if that's what happened. I think what happened in my case, sometimes the definitive boss radar doesn't actually point to the boss because the boss technically is low enough tier that the mod doesn't consider it to be an elite, because the game doesn't consider it to be an elite. Like, you'll notice if you go into super early Uber worlds, it barely ever recognizes any of the dungeon bosses because they're not elites yet. So I assume that's what happened there, because it's an egg dungeon, which means that the spawns are not as accurate all the time. But you might be right. Maybe it's a bug. There's so many bugs with this update, I wouldn't be surprised. Just started to grind Cloud Dragon, but I'm having issues with the sunlight bulbs. Gardening. Get into the gardening. I know it sucks, but gardening is kind of it's a steamroll where it starts out really slow, but eventually you get more and more and more and more and more, and then it just is like, oh, I have so much now. Or just buy it off the market. But if you're trying to get like your first dragon, that might be an issue. Honestly, I wouldn't worry. Like, if you're at the beginning of the game, I wouldn't worry about being optimal or speedy, because frankly speaking, you're probably at the funnest part of the game. Apparently they're making Guild Wars 3. Really? That's kind of a shock. Even after Guild Wars 2 was a flop as far as I knew. I loved Guild Wars 1, and then I own and have tried Guild Wars 2, but I just could never get into it. I'll keep an eye out on that though. That's kind of neat, I guess. Oh, is it Gathering Day? No, it's XP Day. Oh, you're saying, yeah, that's right, Lynn. Make sure that you use like the Gathering Day when you're getting those resources, especially the dragon shards or fragments or whatever. You'll get them all like in 5 minutes if you do it on Dragon Day. Trying to do the badge for gardening, currently 5k harvested, 7k watered. So slow to progress on this one. Yes, one thing I would say that sucks about Trove's professions is so many of them are one and dones. Like, technically speaking, I could still reap the benefits of being max gardening, but unfortunately, with the way that the game's designed and the fact that so many resources are untradeable because it's barely an MMO, it means that you're kind of not really incentivized to bother maxing out a profession outside of just getting the mastery. And then once you do, that's it. You just never touch it again. And especially the gardening 2.0. Like, let's be real, it's terrible. I liked old gardening better. Like, it wasn't that great, but oh my god, it's so convoluted now. Like, there's so many unnecessary steps. Wait till you try the everlasting watering can. Way far from it. Isn't that thing, if I recall, it's been a few years. Don't you get the everlasting watering can when you don't need it anymore? Or something? Or I think you could actually just cash shop it, if I recall. I really don't remember, I'm sorry. Is Candy Barb fun to play? It's all subjective, but I would say yeah. Especially if you actually get his crystal ring effect. I never use crystal ring effects because I don't want to waste the resources for something that just gives me minimal boost. But with Candy Barb, you get a lot of movement speed. The spin to win in particular on his ring is really, really good. But I have a very specific like play style of what I enjoy in this game. If I had to choose someone other than Shadowhunter, I guess I would probably say Lancer right now, I think. Just because Lancer at least has his grapple hook. But unfortunately, his animations are still so stiff that you can get stuck a lot. Welcome to Trove. You can get the tractor that waters stuff. Right. Yeah, let's just not even talk about gardening. Please and thank you. Where's my stupid origin portal? Wait, I don't need an origin portal. I need a cornerstone. Okay. There we go. Man, they still gotta add cornerstones into like geode surface. I know they never will, but it's disappointing. I have no incentive to actually like bother building up my cornerstone anymore. I mean, I guess at the same time, like the cornerstones break so many times that I just don't bother anymore. I don't know if you guys have ever had that happen, but I had it happen multiple times where the top of it completely just disappeared. You should see the amount of Gondas that are now on the marketplace. Holy moly. Yeah, because people are doing dupe glitches. I really don't know what they're going to do. I think that the devs really needed to be on top of it a lot better, but they're not. And it's really hurting the economy. I don't know how the devs keep bringing duplication bugs back into the game. Like, it's actually so sad. Goodbye, PC economy. It's so bad. Talking about Monster Hunter Wilds, I think they might make the world open zone with seamless transitions between them. Isn't that basically open world? Like, what are you talking about? Whereas... you ever play Valorant? No, I don't care about Counter-Strike. I played the crap ton of Overwatch back when it was good. I like those hero shooters. I don't think I could get into it now, but Valorant is more like a hero shooter mixed with Counter-Strike, and I don't know. I could never get into Counter-Strike. It's a little too hardcore for me. I prefer more arcadey shooters. There's only 4 Gondas on the marketplace for PS5. Yeah, because you guys don't have this update that added duping back into the game. So be thankful that you don't have the update yet. We're basically just beta testing it on PC. Kind of sucks. Why are you farming U6? Oh, crap. I thought I was in U11. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll swap to... I'll swap soon. I'm kidding. Hey, GNAT. There's options in the settings to destroy your cornerstone by bombs. Or the skill you can destroy blocks. That's not what I'm talking about, Multi. I'm talking about quite literally like the top of it just despawned. And then I had to send in a ticket. I still remember... I had that happen once, because if you remember, way back in the day, I had like the floating crystals on top of my base, or cornerstone. And the top of it got despawned one time, and then I, sent in a ticket. Devs ended up re-rolling my cornerstone back. Cool. Then I ended up adding game breaker cannons up there, which arguably stopped working anyway, so it doesn't matter. But I had it happen again where the whole top half of my Cornerstone despawned. But then this time when I sent in a ticket, this was years ago, they said, oh, we'll have to roll your whole account back. And I was just like, no, don't do that. Because I already just grinded like a crap ton. But I find it stupid how like they changed it where it used to be more convenient because they could just roll the Cornerstone back specifically. Not anymore. Ha 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 ha. But it's okay because Cornerstones don't really do anything anymore. They're not as important as they used to be anyways. My whole Cornerstone got deleted and it doesn't load. Did you accidentally select a different Cornerstone? Is that why? Or it might have just got destroyed, in which case that sucks. Like for me, I didn't really care that much. It was annoying, but in my eyes, it was like, all right, I had footage of it in videos, so who cares? They banned an alpha player's account for cheating. Nice, big W. He got angry, so he released the dupe glitch on the forum. Honestly, dude, I'm glad the devs finally had the balls to ban them, though. Because it's been a big problem for many years where a lot of old school players that are like top mastery and stuff, not all of them, but a lot of them have been using like exploits and glitches and stuff to be at the top. And unfortunately, the devs' mentality, at least back in the day, maybe it's finally changed, was, oh, well, this person's spending like a lot of money on the game on top of the glitching, so we just won't ban them. So hopefully they actually start doing that, but unfortunately it is going to have a little bit of backlash for a while. Hopefully the devs can make the servers recover from it, because the fact that the servers are even still online right now is kind of questionable with how broken the duping is. As for like bots and all that stuff, like the problem is that this game is like so weird in its code and like dated and junk like that, that unfortunately I don't think they have or can have any anti-cheat. So as far as them moderating everything, it kind of sucks because it means that they basically just got to do it themselves. And the dev team is quite small, so yeah. But I do find it funny because I've had some of those people like reach out to me sometimes, like trying to teach me glitches or trying to get me to buy flux off of like those scum websites and stuff, and it's like, no, like I don't know, man. I don't understand cheating in a video game. In a single player game, okay, whatever, especially if it's just something you don't care about. But with an online game, it's like, it's childish. Okay, anyway, let's take a quick peek and see where we're at. Oh yeah, the multi-account stuff. Yeah, those people are everywhere. Oh, the flux duping is still on console? Yeah, I'm not surprised. I mean, honestly, this might be like the duping bug that's in the game right now. It's probably the same bug that's been in the game for years. Like, I think a lot of people take for granted the fact that, like, oh, flux duping was fixed. And it's like, no, it never properly was. So it might not be anything to do with this update being broken, especially if you're saying that, oh. All right. Where's my bomber book? Get rid of that, I guess. Never need those anymore. Anyways, it's a damn shame. It really is. Because it's kind of like the end times at the moment. But they'll sort it out. Eventually it'll work out. Got all those. Ah, these. I don't need any of these anymore. I mean, I guess the Bound Brilliance. Oh, that's a burnt tokens, so that doesn't matter. Whew! Why are these so expensive? They're just allies, dude. At least I can finish these up. I did it, you guys. Alright, I'll still leave that tome. How are we doing on the boxes? 400 in like 30 minutes. Not bad. I think I have all of these already. Oh, I got the bunny costume. Dope. Yeah, I have all those, so I can just get rid of these. Get rid of all these. I'm kind of hanging on to these. Honestly, I'll probably just throw them to you, Spooky. Just because I know you're collecting them. I don't really care. Oops. There we go. Come on. Click to the #1 tab. Okay. Do I finally have enough qubits for this? I do. Okay. Wait, do I? No, I don't. Oh, it just shows it. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the keys were fixed, so I don't really want to bring anything up about that. Hey, Miss Rhett. What's the costume that you had? Oh, you mean that Bunny Bard costume? That one's dope. Check my previous Bunfest videos. Apparently there's going to be a 2-month Monster Hunter exhibition. I assume that's when we'll see more news about Wilds. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I saw, we have the Ubisoft showcase or whatever coming in a few months. And, I just did a quick Google search the other day to see if they finally announced, like, what they're going to be showing. More specifically, I've been waiting for the Splinter Cell remakes that they've been working on. And sure enough, when I Google it, it's like, well, the joke's on me. It's just a bunch of game journalists talking about fans are excited because maybe they'll see it at the showcase. And it's like, come on. Anything for that clickbait algorithm, right? Excuse me. Okay, let me get, yeah, let me get these out of the way. Oh God, it's so loud. All right. Let's see if we get lucky, boys. Why not? Take a little bit of a break, see if I can finally get my crystal fight hat. No. It's not gonna change my grind. Like, we're still gonna have to grind more of these vaults anyways, but at the very least, then I could start working towards getting my full set. But I gotta get lucky enough. I mean, I guess... No, the qubits are so time-gated. Let me actually see. Okay, what do we got here? So... Ooh! That's bad. So... Yeah, we ultimately save, what? 4,000 qubits if we get this. So it's worth it in the long run. I'll just keep saving for those keys then. What? That's rare? No, it's not. Oh my god, a C4 face. Let me throw up. Come on, baby. Just give it to me. The thing is, I've technically unboxed, I think... We're not at 10,000 yet, but we're pretty high up there. We're over 6,000, maybe over 7,000 boxes total. I'd have to calculate it all up. And I've gotten a considerable amount of Crystal 5s. I can't for the life of me get a goddamn hat. Like, it just doesn't want to drop. Okay, let's, here. Well, at least we didn't get a C5 of something that I already had. Alright, well, back to the grind. Also, hey Bastel, hey MVD. Oh, like, there's a collector edition, whereas you mean, for Monster Hunter? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, help, I'm dying. Yeah, I love tempered block element as well. I love getting one and it considering it to be rare. That's my favorite. Not like 5. Oh, dear God. Not like 5 or 10. 1. Oh, it's not a deluxe version. It's just a figurine, period. Okay. Facebook is lucky. That was his username. Just got a C3 face, and then my game crashed. Nice. Hopefully it doesn't re-roll it back, because sometimes that can happen. Okay, you know what? Let's just... Screw the gear, screw the block element. Let's just start being efficient. Actual speed farm time. That's enough going for the other crap. Do I need astral echoes? No, I don't, but whatever. I should be out of this biome though. What's the best class in Elden Ring? Bro, again, I'd say the exact same thing I say for Trove. Play the build that you enjoy. Don't even touch any of that meta crap, dude. It's gonna make the game so much less enjoyable. There's so much like bait out there about like this build and that build and whatever else. I just experiment and I just used whatever I felt like, and it kept the game fun and fresh all the time, because anytime I would get new weapons, I would just experiment and try it out. That's my 2 cents. And then as far as like what I would say that you want to try and do with your character is, because you can use multiple weapons anyways, what you ideally would like to do is have specific gear set up for area of effect, bosses, and invaders. But even then, I wouldn't read too deep into it. The Blasphemous Blade is really good because it's got an innate lifesteal on it, and if you put it in your offhand, and even if you put it on your back, you'll still get the lifesteal, which is pretty good. But it only gives you lifesteal when you kill enemies, so it's not very good for bosses. Also the meteor hammer, whatever the heck it's called, from, you know, on top of the volcano, there's that meteor creature. That dude's weapon is really good because it's got like a homing lightning. I usually catch people in PvP with that. But yeah, experiment, find what works for you, find your build. Bleed builds are always king, honestly, but I find bleed builds to be a bit boring at the late game. Oh my god, the lag. Stop, game. I'm trying to be efficient. I love rubber banding. Oh, this dungeon. Dude, this dungeon's like a maze. That's all I remember about it. Yeah, I'm not touching this event dungeon. I don't care. Oof, the lag, dude. Good lord. Anyways, excuse me, gamers. I got a little caught up rambling about Elden Ring. Long time lurker, got my full set of C4 today and the gear vaults after hitting 30 KPR a couple days ago. Thanks for the helpful videos. Glad to help, dude. GG. Nice. Why do we have Crystal 5 when I struggle to get C3? Yeah, Crystal 5's not for you, audios. No offense, but don't bother. Crystal 5 is just something for us end gamers to chase after. It's not something you should be going for. Yeah, no, Pastel. I wish Trove had that kind of complex gear builds. What subclass should I use on Shadowhunter? It depends. I use Knight subclass because I just like having the extra flask because I'm lazy. Otherwise, Solarian is almost always the best just because the extra light value you get out of it. Oh my god, the lag. Stop. Oh. Blue dungeon. Ugh. But yeah, subclass isn't as important as you would think. That 3-star is so weird because the entrance is right under the boss. Oh, that Candyland one, Miss Right? Yeah. I most of all just don't like how claustrophobic that dungeon is. Let's not do that. Can I buy your hat? Yes, you can. Actually, I'm gonna have to double check because I think YouTube has a partnership with like Teespring, and that's how like the store is like integrated. But unfortunately, Teespring is kind of one of the crappiest like merch websites I've ever experienced. And so I honestly need to double check and see, because I'm pretty confident they removed my hats from the store for some stupid reason. The most recent one, like with my new logo, that should be there. But the older ones, I don't think they are anymore, just because Teespring's stupid. I'm left clicking. Thank you. No, I know, Jope. That's what I'm saying is like, I'm gonna have to double check and see if it didn't remove them. Because what often happens with Teespring, which I hate, is they'll rack up the price for like just across the board all of their merch. They're like, we're not making a profit, and it's like, yeah, you are, shut up. But beyond my control, they'll just rack up the price, and then they don't auto adjust my items pricing to compensate. So what happens is they'll just be like, okay, so this item that you have listed now under this new criteria, it no longer makes a profit. Like, not even, it's actually in the red, in the negative. And so it'll be like, so we're just gonna remove it from the store. And it's like, I have to go back onto the store like every time they do it and just like double check and relist things and adjust prices and stuff. And it's such a slow, clunky website too. Like, ugh. First world problems, but does the merch store do international shipping? I don't think it does. I think it's, oh, I don't know. I'd have to double check. I think it covers like US and Europe, and that's it. So again, I don't know why they're taking such a huge cut. Like, it's just, it's very annoying. Like, I don't like dealing with it when I don't have to, because it takes like hours just to do the simplest thing. So Little Nightmares 3. Dude, I wish we had Little Nightmares 3 release date. You gonna stream it day one? Yeah, probably. I don't see why I wouldn't. I will be honest, I'm not as hyped for it as I was with the other Little Nightmares. Like, I hope it's good. But the whole desert theme is just kind of like... Do you do hoodies or just hats? No, we have everything. Yeah, of course we got hoodies. I might have to just re-refine everything and tell the store, like, excuse me, why did you remove this? Is basically what I'm saying. Because otherwise, no, we got pullover hoodies, zip hoodies, which I like the zip hoodies personally. Either way, just check the store. You'll see. We got lots of stuff, unless it just removed things. The zip hoodies, I'll be real, I'm not the biggest fan of the zip hoodies, just because, like, so... I like them in terms of comfortability, but here we go. Here's my official zip hoodie. That's it. That's all they let me do. They only let me put like a tiny little logo right there. No other option. I don't even think I can put like the logo on the back with the zip hoodies. It's really weird. But the trade-off is, of course, that I can do it all myself. Versus like having to pay someone for merch design and all that crap. But anyways. I don't know why I keep going into these dungeons. Old habits die hard, I guess. I'm trying to just be optimal. I need to just go, go, go. In short, we just need to be 45 blocks distance from the treasure chest, and then we can get the loot. Oh yeah, this dungeon. Should I be opening the Gear Crafter's vaults at 40k when I reach Gear Crafting max for C4? Because of how far out C5 is. Yeah, I would recommend that. The thing is, Miss Rhett, like honestly, you should, like if you're already at that much PR, you're gonna get so much C4, like you're not even gonna need to use all your boxes. And then you can just save the rest. Like C4, especially when you're at like 30k PR plus, is insanely easy to get. You think we'll get a new class this year? Yeah, who knows? I hope so. I hope we get anything that's actually more worthwhile, because Crystal 5's kind of bleh. It's not bad. It's just kind of like, oh, more grinding, you know? Did you find out if the elite bosses and the Madness Bomb drop Starfire fragments? Yes. Yes, they do. I still have stopped farming the Starfire fragments completely, just because I don't care. And then ironically, I ended up getting 2 fragments just off of like normal enemies. Look guys, it's my build in Minecraft. What? Nobody watched that series? Oh. Lately, I've been kind of craving going back to Minecraft, but I don't think it's going to happen, if I'm being honest. We'll see where we're at when we get to an hour, which we're actually pretty close. Granted, I stopped farming for, what, 10 minutes? Yeah, Van Man. I know, I'm joking. I know, there was actually a lot of positivity on the, on the Minecraft series. I had a lot of fun with it. The thing is, I can never play Minecraft as long as I want to. Like, it's kind of like, it's kind of like looking at food and thinking with your stomach because you feel hungry. You know what I mean? Like, I always end up playing Minecraft up to beating the Ender Dragon or something, and then I just quit. Because it's like, all right, I beat it. Like, just as far as, like, my brain works, I don't know why Minecraft just doesn't click with me. I can't play it for an infinite amount of time. Oh yeah, I got plenty of Terraria series. I played through it, I think I got like 3 Let's Plays or something ridiculous. Because everyone kept always asking me to replay it because of new updates and stuff. But I don't think it's changed since the last few times I've played it. I will say, when we had it on the, like, basically my last Minecraft series was on a server. And that made it a lot of fun. Like, the intro to that server was like peak, dude. I was losing sleep. But then eventually, like, I think Minecraft itself, for me anyways, like, it's 10 hours of just solid, fun video game. And then you get into the end game, and then that's it. Then it's just like, I don't care. Because then the end game of Minecraft is just building bases, which, all right. You should try modded Terraria. It's a game changer if you haven't already. I did try having modded series. I'm gonna be real with you guys. I like doing my Terraria playthroughs just because you guys seem to be really into it and I enjoy creating content on it. I don't have the most fun playing Terraria though. And it's one of those games that for whatever reason, like, mods are just so unbalanced most of the time that I have a really hard time getting invested in it. I've heard a lot of good things about, like, Calamity and all that stuff, but it's not my kind of game, if I'm being perfectly honest. Just like Fortnite. Wait, what about Fortnite multi? I'm sorry, I don't know what part you were replying to. I haven't been playing the new season as much. I do got a lot of videos recorded of the new season. I don't know how interested anyone is, but I do not think the new Fortnite season is peak. It's good. As cringy as it might sound, I still love Fortnite. It's genuinely so good since Zero Build was added, but... Oh, we're at the edge of the world. Alright. We didn't find that many elites, did we? Okay, back to the hub. We're at an hour. Close enough. How can you get a lot of chaos chests? You don't. You have to play this game for a very long time. What do you do for take all the items? Oh, like to pull all the items to you? Just hold the pickup button and then anything near you will just vacuum. All right, how many did we get in that run? 185, not great. That's it? Dang. Well, we'll get enough for another karma at least. And then maybe call it. The thing, like, it's a fun enough grind just because, like, doing dungeons is cool. But it's getting to the point now, like, I've seen this time and time again with Trove, where it's like, I know I'm just gonna get no luck and not get the crystal gear that I need, so there's no point, like, killing myself. You know, like, overplaying. Oh dear God, the lag. Fortnite hasn't been fun for me since a certain battle pass chapter. I don't even ask me about chapters and all that stuff, Miss Rhett. Mostly I just do the battle pass and that's it. Yeah, I feel that. I think, in my opinion, when Zero Build was first added and there was all these different vehicles and stuff, I think that was peak Fortnite. Because it was like Battlefield, you know? Just with the chaos that would ensue. Whereas now it's just running around the map and gathering buffs and crap. Like, I think that, ironically, I think what actually still hurts Fortnite is that the build mode is still what the devs push because it's the competitive side. But I still think Zero Build is the funnest. I honestly wish I could play Zero Build in like bot lobbies though, because I think the main reason I gotta be in the mood for a PvP game. And I know that there's like a lot of bots in the lobbies anyways, but it's like sometimes I'm just trying to chill, you know what I mean? And I can't do that if I'm focusing on like not dying. Also, yeah, Ben, my plan is, like I said earlier, hopefully, like there's a couple things I want to stream today. We'll probably stream some Pixel Gun after this. We'll see. Hopefully. Maybe I can convince Joe to play it again. And then I still gotta get the Luxian video up, as well as the Curio Merchant items, but I don't know if I'll do the Curio Merchant video today. We'll see. And then I'd love to stream Rise of the Ronin. But by that point, I might be winding down and just play it myself. Like, I'm already like 20 hours into Rise of the Ronin, so it's gonna be like kind of weird, but I want to do it as like a casual stream, you know? Where I'm just like chilling and having fun. But again, I keep saying that, and then I continue to play the game off camera. So, oh yeah, Pixel Gun is insanely pay to win. Don't even get me started. But I still enjoy it. I grinded up quite a bit and was able to get like a decent amount of gear. So I can kind of compete with some of the pay to win people. And then like the most OP sniper in the game showed up in the shop, and I dropped down $5 and I bought it. The funny thing is I don't even use it. It's like, it's so clickbait and stupid because they basically like, they charge you for the sniper, and then an invisible pack shows up that's like, well, if you want this sniper to reach its peak performance, spend $30 more. And it's like, no, just no. I'm fine spending $5. You're not tricking me into spending more. Like, it's so scummy, I low-key want to get a refund even if I just get banned. What about Crash Bandicoot? Would you ever stream that? It's not my kind of game. And it's a bit old now. I'm not the biggest fan of platforming games unless it's like Mario and Nintendo stuff. You know what? We're good on these boxes, right? Yeah. Pixel Gun be like, my strength is equal to the money I spend. Yeah, the parents' money you spend. Have you played Ultra Kill? No, but my buddy Juarez is always trying to talk about how good that game is. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's on my list. One day I'll play it. I should probably add it to wish list just so that I can nothing. Cool. Just so I can see when it's on sale. Okay. Ow! No more? No more recipes? Okay, good. I gotta get rid of that mana, dude. I gotta, like, delete it. Okay, I think we're good in that regard. Let's take a quick little gander at this idiot. See how we're doing on our chalky walkie. I need refined chocolate, right? Yeah, which, ew. Yeah, I don't know if I'll end up getting these, honestly speaking. Have you tried Hero Siege? Yeah. The last few updates broke it. Like, broke the game. But it was pretty good up until that point. Unfortunately, that game is also insanely pay to win. Or not pay to win. Like, they just, you know, they charge for, like, everything. You want to play the fun classes? Spend money. I should get rid of these. What gear do you get from U8 at Geode? Technically, that's when C3 starts dropping? Or no? Is it C3 or C2? I think it goes C1, C2, C3 for U8, U9, U10. But technically C4, I think, can spawn from U10 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway. Just double checking comments. Okay. Thank you guys for coming out. Really appreciate it. I'm gonna get the Luxian video up and then I'll start streaming some other stuff. So I'll see you guys there.